recently disembarked the Norwegian Escape, and we tried a vast majority of the specialty dining on board. We were on a 5-day sailing to Bermuda, so we could only try 5 of the specialty dining options. Today, we're going to talk all about Le Bistro and French cuisine on board NCL Escape. Let's go. Hey everyone, Johnny from Byte Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking all about Le Bistro, the French restaurant on board of NCL Escape. First off, let's talk about where this is located. It is on deck 6, directly mid-ship. So if you head to the middle of deck 6, you will enter 678 Place, which is kind of like a secondary atrium where basically all of the fun things on board on the lower part of the ship take place. So on deck 6 in that area, you're going to see Le Bistro on your left. If you come from the front of the ship towards the back of the ship, you'll see teppanyaki there. You will see Headliners Comedy Club where they do comedy shows and Howl at the Moon. And then if you head up the stairs there, you will see the casino. And if you head up again to deck 8, you'll see a bunch of the bars and restaurants like the Mojito Bar, Ocean Blue, Pincho's Tapas, a bunch of other things there. So if you head there and you go directly to your left, you will see the beautiful Le Bistro, which also has outdoor dining in the middle of the promenade-ish area there. Norwegian doesn't really do a promenade, but they have a walkway on 6, 7, and 8 that kind of takes you through all the open public spaces on that deck. Let's get into the menu really quick. First off, just so that you're aware, you can use a specialty dining credit here if you have more at sea. If you did not purchase more at sea, or you run out of your specialty dining credits, you can dine at Le Bistro. There is a cover charge. It is $60 per person. You can no longer do a la carte dining at any of the specialty dining restaurants on board of Norwegian. You have to just pay the cover charge. With that cover charge, you are entitled to 3 appetizers per person. It's a lot of food. 1 entree and up to 3 desserts. That is a tremendous amount of food. Obviously, if you wanted additional entrees, your mileage may vary. If you don't order anything but an appetizer or a dessert, if you said, hey, I don't want an appetizer or dessert, I would just like 2 entrees, are they going to do that? It's quite possible that they would and not charge you any extra. But again, your mileage may vary there depending on the ship, who your waiter is, what's going on at the time, just to keep it in mind. So for appetizers, you have a pretty good selection here. You have steak tartare, you have escargot, you have French onion soup, mushroom soup, goat cheese croquettes with beets, and an endive salad. A very French forward menu here. They also have a partnership with Veuve, the champagne company. So you will be offered that when you get into the restaurant. You do have to pay for that or use your drink package, just so that you're aware. For main courses, you have a choice of the filet mignon, which might be the best steak on board of the ship. You can get a roasted pork chop. There's also a braised lamb shank and chop, which is excellent. You can get coq au vin, which is a French chicken dish with mushrooms, potatoes, onions, and some bacon. Very, very good. You can get a Dover sole, and you can get a Mediterranean sea bass, lobster thermidor, which is a $25 supplement, just so that you're aware if you'd like that. Most of the lobster dishes on board are going to be some type of supplement. Just keep that in mind. And then you can get, if you are a vegetarian, you can get the Napoleon of portobello mushrooms, vegetable puff pastry, goat cheese, red pepper, sweet potato, and a beurre blanc sauce, which gives you just some options so that you are not stuck with getting something very specific. So for dessert, you can get strawberries with cream and a little almond sponge cake. You can get the Marquis au Chocolat, which is a dark chocolate with rice crunch and a raspberry sauce. You can get a wine poached pear with vanilla ice cream, which is amazing. You can get a little flottante, which is a little meringue pillow with creme anglaise. And then you can get a cheese selection, of course, because it's a French restaurant. And then they have various ice creams and sorbets that you can get. All of the food here is really good. The ambiance to me is really, really nice, especially on the Breakaway Plus class ships. I think it's just something very special. They still use the little aluminum trays when they come out with your food that they take the lids off of. And make it a really nice presentation. To me, this is a great restaurant. if you're on board a cruise and you're celebrating something like a birthday, an anniversary, your honeymoon, and you just want to do something special for the evening, this is a really nice one. Keep in mind, on board of Norwegian ships, if you go to Bistro or Ocean Blue, they do have a little bit more of a strict dress code. You cannot wear shorts there. You have to wear long pants and a collared shirt for men. However, on the first day of the cruise and the last day of the cruise, that is waived because you may not have your luggage at that point. So they kind of ease off the dress restrictions there. But I think it's nice. It gives you a little more of an upscale feel to it. And the food is excellent. So that is Bistro on board of NCL Escape. I highly recommend it. If you have any questions at all or you need help planning your next Norwegian adventure, please email me at jp@bytesizecruises.com. We would love to help you. Thanks so much. Happy cruising, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.